And we're back. Hi. Alrighty. Let's do this. Let us play some Link to the Past of the randomized variety. Greatest file name of all time, and 3, 2, 1, go. Thank you, live split. Live split wire not working. Okay. Good. I'm probably sufficiently accurate. You know what? Fine, sure. Oh, let's see. That's that game. There you go. You wanted the reset, you got the reset. There you go. You happy? Now everything is coming up Gucci. Okay. Piece of heart, not the best start, honestly. But we'll make do. Okay, so last time I remember that mostly like things sucked during like actually like even the very first beginning, the first tour of Hirule that I do. It's kind of okay. So now we got our weapon, and it's gonna be bombs. I hate it when it's bombs. It's so hard to make bombs work. 50 rupees. Bombs largely mean that I'll be forced to rely on pots as much as possible. And killing the guards in the dungeon is actually kind of a pain using bombs. So you might even see me die there a couple times. Basically, bombs suck, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. I would have settled, like... Can't do both. No, what? Okay. No. You're supposed to get stuck. No, come on, dude. Now I feel like you are just being difficult. Oh, a sword. Okay, never mind. We're back in business. That thing has the sword. Okay, no, never mind. We're good. We're good. We don't need to rely on the stupid bombs anymore. Okay, never mind. This dungeon is gonna be easy. I did spew 6 bombs, but I only need 4 anyway. I need 5. I'm gonna drop or find some. I need 5 like by the village. There's gonna be plenty of opportunity to find some more random bombs. There you go. See? Bombs. I mean, finding a sword this early is a pretty good sign. It's a bad sign in which sword early sometimes suggests Aga Seed. But like, Aga Seeds aren't that bad. Just like, you'd rather it not be an Aga Seed, but... Alright. So. Kakariko village. So now we are heading towards the sewer escape. There are 4 chests in the sewer escape. I think at this point, because of what I have found so far, one of them is guaranteed to have a key. But outside of that, there are 4 chests in the sewer escape plus the sanctuary chest, so 5 total. One of them will have the compass. So there are 3 real chests, and then there are 15 chests in the Kakariko village area. 16. So if you find the barrel, it's a redraw basically. And if you find the boots, it's a redraw. Plus, if you find the boots is great in general, but so yeah. Finding. Oh, actually, it's 16, isn't it? Yeah, so. But yeah, if we find, we can check an additional chest if we find the boots, and then additional chest if we find the barrel. And we can do actually a check too if we find the Book of Mudora, because at that point we can check pedestal, hoping that this is not a pedestal seed. That would be unfortunate. So that's bunch of bombs. Okay. Man, can you imagine having to do this part with bombs? That would suck. Killing those stupid rats with bombs is such a pain. Okay. So. More health, some money, and the hammer. Hammer is pretty solid, honestly. So hammer plus glove plus pearl means dark web access, which is something that I mean we'll need to at some point. Okay, more health. let's keep going. A slightly inefficient route here, just because I was just lost in thought for a second there, but outside of that. Generally speaking, making good progress. So, okay, first things first, we check Lumberjack Cave. If a core item is in Lumberjack Cave, it marks this as an Aga seed, but it's just a piece of heart. So we'll just mark these as taken because we're not gonna be coming back here to pick that up. Piece of heart is kind of whatever. Then there are 2 chests in the forest. You know, I've been told that there is actually a much faster way to go to the forest, but I never bothered to find out with respect of like my strats. There you go, gloves. So now we only need the pearl to get Darkward access. That's pretty big. Also, glove means that if we find lamp, we can go visit. We can go on Death Mountain, and if we find that plus if we find lamp and mirror, single mirror. So I think that any faster way to get through would require going probably down here, except apparently not. It's fine. Okay. Let's get out of here. Okay, bottle is actually good because it lets me, like a bottle will let me do a bunch of stuff, like will allow me to have, like it just makes me stronger in general in terms of beating boss and stuff, plus it lets me redraw with Bottle Kid. Okay, again, enough money to get to 100. Sorry about the noises. Enough money to get to like 100. We'll need, which we need to buy from the bottle merchant. Magic powder makes dungeons a bit easier, so not to run up about that. Master sword. Magic powder, master sword. Oh, never found something else. It feels like I found something else and I forgot to. Oh, a bottle. Right. So stay here because I'm about to take it. Okay. No. By the way, I do have audio, right? Like, yeah, it's. I'm listenable. I get to pay 100 rupees to obtain 20 rupees. That seems a perfectly reasonable deal. Could write a book on how good I am with making deal. I could call it The Art of the Deal or something. And I think that after you do that, they elect you president of the United States. Okay. Well. Bottle Kid. has 10 arrows. Not very useful. Back of the pub has blue mail. Sorry. Library, I cannot get the library, I haven't checked what it is. It has fire rod, so we need to be back here. I mean, this isn't one that I coming back to. We have wasted a lot of time, but we need to do it. Fire rod is core. I don't think you can beat it. I don't think there is a. I think there are just too many dungeons that require fire rod for you. Okay, well, I mean, so by the way, this one is 50 rupees, so we can just mark it as taken. Now we, yeah, save warp back to Link's house. We go check the aqueduct. 2 chests in the, so now it is 2 chests in the aqueduct, 5 in Mini Moldorm cave. Okay, man. And then at that point, then the one in Ice Road cave, and then at that point we'll come back and use and glitch ourselves some fake flippers, and depending if we find the moon pearl or not, we'll either go to the fountain. Oh, that made nice. So if Moonpearl is in Mini Moldorm Cave, and Moonpearl is, it's not that unlikely. Moonpearl is, the logic that we have found so far suggests Moonpearl should be pretty soon, because that's how, like Moonpearl is required for, actually, I should probably mark, what is the dungeon situation? So there is a red pendant in Palace of Darkness, and then blue crystals. What? I thought, what? I'm confused. Well. Okay, well, I mean, that's what, if I just don't lose life. Then I just kill them with lasers. So, it's the only thing. Yeah, there you go. I got her with full life, so now I get to kill them with lasers. There you go. Moonpearl. No. Moonpearl? Book of Mudora. 10 arrows. Moonpearl? No. Moonpearl. Oh, we got a Book of Mudora. I mean, finding a Book of Mudora isn't even that bad. If we find the lamp, we might be able to do castle with it. We have to do Desert Palace with it, and if we find the boots, we'll definitely... If we find the boots open up Fire Rod. Which means that then we can definitely finish go to Desert Palace. So actually finding the boots pretty nice. Would allow us to put our first dungeon under the our first crystal under the belt. Would not even mind flippers even, would allow us to do a bunch of redraws. Because right now the only thing I can check with the flippers is Hobo. There we go. Yeah, so right now the only thing I can check is Hobo with the flippers, which is not terribly enticing. It's like I'll take it, but like I'll you know, it's still a chest, still worth opening, but or rather, it's still like a check, still worth doing, but. Okay, well, let's do it, I guess. So this is a glitch called fake flippers, which, if you don't know about it, essentially, if you initiate a screen transition at the same time that you dump into water, the game forgets to check if you have the flippers and just behaves as if you have them. Okay, it's a shield. Probably won't be back for it, but you know. So now we don't have the flippers, but the game behaves as though we do. The downside is that if we take any damage, we just die. I think normally the game soft locks, but the ROM instead just kills you. The randomizer is changed so that instead of doing that, you yeah. Oh, we'll check that. Oh, I didn't realize. Well. So now we have the there is a chest in the village that we can check that we didn't, which because I didn't realize, which is the path. But I think what I'm gonna do is go check Eastern Palace. There's potentially there's 3 chests in Saraslaha's closet, and then there are up to 3 more chests in the palace. So. Again, we're mostly looking for boots and moon pearl are the big hits. Are the big ones that I would love to find as fast as possible. Okay. Nothing of relevance here. The good news is that we are quite strong. So. We have 2 mail upgrades, we have 1 sword upgrade. Like sometimes you go into the dungeon and don't even have a weapon. You're like, look, I have this hammer. That's what I got. So I guess you have a weapon. You doesn't have a sword. All right. Let's hope that the items that we... Okay, Beaky, it's basically a redraw. Oh. Should probably not have collected this heart, but whatever. That's what about these chests? The flute. Flute's actually pretty good. I'm a fan of flute. Flute's pretty decent. Flute opens up mountain a bit. I mean, there's a couple of chests I can check on the mountain, and then it makes it so that I can go check the stuff on the desert. Just makes it easier to go check the stuff on the desert. Doesn't make me have to like go there on foot, which takes a while. So that's nice. Plus, it gives me an excuse. I having to activate the flute gives me an excuse going back to Kakariko, which I want to do anyway because I want to shock them at better. So all sorts of good stuff. And then piece of heart. That's a second real item in the dungeon. There are 3 total. So let's see. The third one. It's compass. Never mind. So these the dark path here could have the map or the last hidden item, I guess. Okay. Either way, this item will be out of logic, so the probability that it's something that goes well with the things they do have right now are low, but at the very least, I mean, I'm gonna have to hum here at some point, so might as well be now. Okay. Okay, so the boss has the last item. Let's leave. So what now? I think we do Kakariko now. I mean, we definitely go to Kakariko now, and then from there we head to the Desert Palace area. We check the items that are there. Again, flute doesn't necessarily open a ton up, but it just makes things go smoother in terms of getting to a place I need to get, so it's not a bad find. Let's please all stand for this rendition of the Hyrule National Anthem. We are... but the big things that are gating us right now are the Moon Pearl and the boots. Those are the big things that I think we're gonna need to find pretty soon. Which doesn't mean we will find them pretty soon. I'm just saying, like, you know, this seed could mega troll us, but hopefully it doesn't come to that. There you go. Here's the Moon Pearl. At this point, I don't even know if I actually do leave, because now we have Dark World access. So I think at this point I just go to the Dark World, check the chests. I might be able to take home blind. It's a little risky, but I do have a bottle, but I don't have any invincibility item. I don't know. It's gonna be tough, but maybe I can make it work. Plus, going to the Dark World also allows us to check what Dark World dungeons we need to do. Which I currently have no idea about, but it's probably something, like, it's something we need to figure out pretty soon. Alright. So, blue pendant in Skullwoods, green pendant in Swamp Pass, and red crystals in Turtle Rock and Ice Palace, and blue crystals in the other places. So hopefully we don't have to do Skullwoods at all. We can go check if, but it's still worth just dropping by. There's a couple of chests that we can pick up pretty easily, and you know, check them. So that's nice. Oh, fairy. Not very useful, not full life, but you know. Oh, good job, me. Alright, what do you have? Oh. On one hand, it's useless, but on the other hand, it's a real item, so, like, I know that it's there. Boy, doing this last part with masters, I have to heal 2 of the stupid mummies. It's gonna be such a pain. Oh well. Yeah, these mummies have a ton of HPs. They are vulnerable to fire. So if you have fire, they're quite easy to kill, but otherwise I think a ton of hits. I think it might take like 4 hits with the battle sword or something crazy like that. It's probably 2 with the masters, 2 with the battle sword, and 4 with the baguette, but either way, I think it's 8 with the Master Sword, which is like infinite. Okay. Bombos Medallion is the other find. And that means we're done. There's only 2 real items in Skullwoods, so we can just leave because we found both of them. So that was pretty easy. And Bombos is not like, you know. We'll have to do both Misery Mire and Tartarok, so it's not that unlikely that we'll need Bombos to open one of them, so it's not a bad one to have found. Shit. Unfortunate. Double unfortunate. Not sure why I even bother opening. I guess I need the. I guess I do need a key anyway, right? Like in order to actually be able to get out. Yeah, okay. Also not too sad. That's actually a good way of checking those two chests. One of those two is guaranteed to have a key. Probably more often. Okay, so. Next up, there's 3 more chests here in the Village of Outcasts. And then we go try and Thievestone. I honestly would love to find just like a couple of hard containers between these and the rest of the dungeon, just because I think that would make blind pretty trivial, but I might be able to do it with the Maharath resource. That's okay. With 5k, blind is gonna be super easy. Okay. Cape or even just Kane O'Brien. Both of those would be fine. Alright. Beaky is pretty, I mean, something. One of the chests has it, so we need to find it sooner or later. Sorry. Okay. First chest is a blank, essentially. Actually, a literal blank, because I think I had already 30 arrows to begin with, so literally doesn't do anything. Then so okay, first chest was the big key, which you know was gonna be in there. Second chest was a blank. Third chest is flippers, which is you know, it's not the worst. Oh, sorry. This is small key. Sorry. Bye. The jukes. Okay. Not exactly sure how I managed to not take any damage there, but I'll take it. So now we have to go through the hallway. We only took a hit, that's fine. I thought these guys were harder to heal. They only take 2 hits with the master, so it's not too bad. Okay. So these chests had bombs. So now we only have one more chest there's only one more chest that has real item in it. It could be the big chest, or it could be the chest by blind, or it could be, or blind could have it. Either way, all of those chests are pretty much on the way, so not a big of a deal. Again, I think at this point actually the thing I want the most is a high container. For peak. Let's see how that's gonna make beating blind easier. Or magic cave mode, you know. Like, I want to have peace of mind that I'm gonna be able to beat blind. Because I think at now I'm now at the point where it's gonna be possible, but hard. That sure wasn't it. Oh well, we found everything. So the last 2 chests are guaranteed to be the map and compass. That's a compass. Yeah, I think honestly, with my current loadout, it's really about if I manage to preserve sword lasers for as long as possible. I guess that's pretty much it. Right, well, let's go for it. Alrighty, we got to hit them for the first phase. It's pretty good. Okay. No, I missed. Fuck. Okay. Okay, just 2 more hits and I have a barrel. Just 1 more hit and I have a barrel. I just need to be calm. There you go. Didn't even need the barrel. Didn't even need the barrel. Alrighty. So at this point we can go do the other, there's like a few more chests here in the Dark World. We can go south. We can go do the digging game and the Stampy. We cannot do these guys because we don't have the Titan's meat. And we cannot do K45 because we don't have the mirror. But, can you? Oh, never mind. This was worth it after all. We got a baguette out of it. Yeah. Alrighty. Then. Okay. Got a heart piece from Stampy. And then we can go to Hype Cave. Is Palace of Darkness real? I mean, I can't finish Palace of Darkness anyway, but Palace of Darkness has a crystal, okay. So, probably something else I want to do at some point. Like, I wonder if... I'm trying to figure out if I should go there now. And accept I'm gonna be double dipping, or just not do that. Well, let's see what's in Hype Cave. There's 5 chests. Okay, more life. I mean, not too bad, honestly. I'm glad to take it. More life. More life. More life. And the blank. Well, I mean, we found basically, essentially 3 hearts. So that's, you know, fine. It's not progression, but it's fine. So let's check pyramid. Real quick. Mostly because of diligence. Mostly like for my own like peace of mind, because there is never anything on pyramid. Like this is one of the least, at least in the runs I've done so far, this has been one of the least. I mean, I guess 100 rupees is not a complete blank. It suits me over 500, which means I can check. I can check the fish. And I should probably actually go do that at some point. Because now that I have flippers, I can check all of those three, all three. I can check all of that stuff. Like that is, you know, it's still 4 chests, you know. Like this would actually be a great time to do that if I had the mirror, but I don't. So I'll do that later. But it's pretty fast to do that anyway when you have because I have the food, so it's gonna be pretty easy to go. Yeah, but I think I want to enter Palace of Darkness now. I'm gonna check Grumpy Fish first, but then I think I'm gonna go deep into Palace of Darkness. Ooh, Cane of Somaria. It's not a bad find at all. Good job, fish. You never have anything decent, but this time you did not disappoint. I mean, I guess it depends. Like, Palace of Darkness is... we might not be able to do anything there. Depending on how things go, because we don't have a lamp or... we don't have a lamp and we don't have a bow, so actually a decent amount of Palace of Darkness is close to us. In fact, if there isn't a key in the very first chest, we can't do anything there. So I guess we hope, but... I mean, it happens often enough that that chest is a key, that I guess it's not a chest, but like... Is it? No, it is a chest, well, anyway. But it happens often enough that it's worth... it's a gamble worth taking, but... It is a gamble, nonetheless. The odds are good, but they're not certain. Okay. Now the monkey. That's the door. And you get to deep. So, okay, moment of truth. Let's see. How this goes. Oh, I had to pay the monkey, so now I don't have 500 anymore again. Okay. Okay, so it is a small key, so we get to keep going. So that's good. There are dark rooms in here, but they're kind of hard, but probably should try doing them, but boy, they're kind of, they really are a pain. Right, first real chests. First real chest, what do you have? Small key. Small key allows me to check the second real chest. Alright, second real chest. What do you have? Let's go. Let's go. What is in here? There's not another key. No, there's no way. No, there's too many paths for that to be guaranteed. But the chest sure seems to have keys a lot. But I don't think it's guaranteed. I think I've seen it not have keys before. All right. Which leads us to the next area. You. Another key. Good. What about... What about you? Compass. What about you? Another key. Is there any real item in this place? There is 5 of them. Where are all of them? Are they really all gated? I don't really want to do these stupid rooms. What else can I find? Can I do though if I don't do these rooms? I guess this one is quite easy. It's not that hard. This one I probably get done. Come on. Okay. Oh, finally, real item. Not that that brings me any solace, it was a blank. I don't want to do labyrinth. And that part is gated by the bow, so I can't go check those 2 chests. So I guess that means that we are done with the Palace of Darkness. Let's go check. You know what? Let's go do the chests that need. Yeah, let's go do that. Okay. Yeah, so now we can check 4 more chests in the waterfall area. In the Zora's domain area, basically. So there's 1 here. Well, there's 2 here actually. Bunch of money in the bottle. Should I check? Sure. Probably a good idea first to figure it out. What do you got? It's 100% bees. It's always bees. I'm ready. Yeah, see? It was bees. I don't know why I even... why I even thought it could be not bees. It's always bees. Oh great, bombs. So that's a blank. Not even gonna actually bother going there, honestly. And... Ooh, hookshot. Okay. This guy had a real item, though. Hookshot makes me want to actually... Yeah, there's like a billion chests up there. Let's go to bed. And we might be able to do Tower of Hera. It depends if it's fire-locked. Like, Tower of Hera has a small chance. I think, like, it's... Like, based on my observation, it's somewhere between 1 in 3 and 1 in 4, I would say, chance of being fire-locked. But if it's not, we can do it. So here's to hoping. But either way, we can get a bunch of stuff. So okay. I know that this is not the greatest spectacle to see in terms of viewership, but I can guarantee you that I am expertly navigating this dark room. And we're almost at the exit. Well, I mean, the problem is that I keep finding these bots. Like, the bots are RNG. I cannot control where they go. So at that point, like, I'm using the direction that my sword trail is going, basically, in order to check where I'm going. But when I hit a bot, the sword trail, I have to, like, charge up the sword again before I can see the trail. And the bots are random. I cannot stop them from doing their thing. So occasionally just hit a bot and then to recharge. But yeah. The room is we got the old guy out. It's fine. He gave us 20 whole rupees for all travel, which I'm absolutely not. But I'm absolutely not regretting taking his ass off of that cave for 20 stupid rupees. Well, we got more life, so that's nice. A unique item is in Palace of Darkness. Okay, well, I mean, we're gonna have to be back there anyway. We know it can't be the lamp. Yes, it could be the lamp if we find the bow. Like, the lamp could be in the bow locked part. Or the bow could be in the lamp locked part. Either could be true. I did not tell you to do that. That's not a thing. I was like, yeah, that's a good idea. Should definitely jump in the abyss. That's a thing I remarkably did not tell you to do. Okay, so there's 7 chests here in this area of Death Mountain East. So 2 here at the bottom and 5 more on the top floor. Boots, there you go. I've been wanting to find these. Boots are important because they also allow us... the boots allows us to get the item in the library, which is Fire Rod. So that also opens up a bunch of other stuff. If that does mean, sadly, that it makes it a little more likely that... Wait, what? Why did I do that? Yeah. I'm an idiot. It makes it slightly more likely that Tower of Hera is firelocked, which would be a minor annoyance, but like it just means that like it wastes probably like about 5 minutes of time to us to like go and go back and pick the stuff and all that. Okay. Oh, Titan's meat? Okay. And the boomerang. Yeah. That changes things. I mean, I probably still want to go to Tower of Hera. No, I definitely want to go Tower of Hera. Because, yeah. And then I come back and do, yeah. Because I don't have the mirror, so once I go into the dark world, I can come back. So. So we definitely go have some. We go do the Moldorm dance first, and then to hit from there. By the way, the Moldorm dance is one of the least fun dances that you can do. You should not do that if you have a choice. Moldorm sucks. But more life, because at this point the game decided to be as annoying as possible of not giving me any life early when I needed it, and then at this point when I have more than enough for my needs, just so life is getting closer and closer to a blank. Now it's just showering me with life, which I mean, I guess it makes also sense in terms of, you know, the more non-life items you find, the more life items are left in the pool of items that you haven't found yet, so it does make it more likely in that sense, but... Oh my god. Okay, so... So that item is just a shiny 20, which I do not in fact need. 50 entire rupees. Also do not need, but I mean, here we are. Okay, moment of truth again. Oh, I should mark Spiral Cave as gone. Okay, moment of truth. Let's see if we can do this area. If we can come back later. It's not big of a deal, but a lot easier if we can just do it. Nah, small keys means that we probably can't. Sadly. There's a small chance that the big key is in the other chest you can open, but I wouldn't hold my breath. No, but lamp is, so that's nice. Lamp opens up a bunch of stuff. Oh wait, no, I don't need to leave. I have the lamp, right? I don't need to go pick the fire rod because I have the lamp. Forgot about that. I forgot it. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I'm being hit by a billion things. Okay. 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 And okay. So let us go to the second part of this dungeon. That whole third locked area is like super annoying to do actually. It's pretty long and in most cases you just can skip it. Like you have to, the tiles room just takes so long, that's the problem. Just by nature of having to wait for all the stupid tiles to fire. Okay. Compass. Oh, I should probably read this hint. A piece of heart that hurts the boots. Well, that doesn't tell me anything. Great. Okay, let's continue our exploration. And that's the other item of the dungeon, which wasn't relevant, but at least I found it. And then I think it's only 2 hits, like 2 hits are enough to heal Moldon with the baguette, I want to say. No, it might be 3. It might depend on if you just hit him. Like, it might be 3 slashes or 2 spins, I think, if I remember correctly. Either way, it's not too bad. He never gets to a phase where he goes super fast, for example. Because he, like, the last hit that you... Yeah, okay, there we go. Super easy Moldorm. And second crystal obtained. Oh! Ice Palace is open? I mean, didn't realize that. But also, I mean, we can just go to Desert Palace. But first, we should check... we should get all the chests on this side of the mountain. And check... I think what I want to do... Okay, so those are just bombs, no reason for me to go get there. I'm just gonna mark it down now. Floating Island. It's just bombs. So at this point, I think this is where I move, because that also allows me... Dude. Alright, so Turtle Rock is ether. Let's go. There's 4, well, 5 normally chests here in okay, ether. Let's turn to Turtle Rock. And you can, so one of them requires just access to, so one of them requires mirror, one of them requires boots or hookshot, and the other 3 requires just a hookshot and access to the escape, obviously. And then super bunny chests. Have I ever mentioned why these are called Super Bunny? I can definitely explain that if... Wow. 40 entire rupees in the stupid Super Bunny chests. How great. So, anyway. Let's go pick up the fire rod and then we can go to Desert Palace. We can also, since we're gonna be, yeah, I mean, since we're gonna be here at Sanctuary, might as well do the like 2 chests that are like here, like at 3 feet from Sanctuary. Okay, worth it, absolutely. What about you? Do you have anything great? No. Awesome, thanks. Really glad they took the time to check. Alright, let's go pick up the stupid fire rod. Should I go do those things too, since I'm here? Oh man. Might as well, I guess. Nah, I'll come back. Like, coming to this place is so easy that there is no reason to. The fire rod I'll take, because the fire rod is important. Like, it's actually my preferred weapon to heal Amoas. But also... just like, we're gonna need it to heal what's his name too. But outside of that, we're not exactly starved for things to do, so... Let's go explore the desert area. Plus, actually, we should probably actually start from here anyway. We should probably start, like, we should check if we can enter Misery Mire, because I think if we can enter it, we can finish it. The hint and everything. Yeah, and we can enter it. It's Ether. We can't? Oh. I don't buy this whole... like, I've seen it happen and I don't understand why the hate would be necessary. I've never seen it be, like, strictly necessary. Rude. Oh, I can check. I don't have the mirror. I guess that actually, because I warped now, I can't go back because I don't have the mirror, so I'm kind of locked into the Misery Mire, but, I mean, whatever. I'll do Misery Mire, it's fine. It's one I'd have to do at some point anyway. Like, there is no reason to do one before the other. And I'm on pretty good pace. Honestly. Okay. The room tends to be kind of a pain, so we're past it without too many inconveniences, so that's good. Fuck you too, Fire Snake. Okay, so there's a chest up here. The way that this dungeon works is kind of just a rush for the big key. Small key. I'm gonna have to take some leaks from the spike in order to open that chest, but... Okay, the first item is half magic. Not fundamental, but it's not the worst. In other news, wow, we are... Huh. We're actually not very well set up to beat Vithrius. My preferred weapon to beat Vithrius is silver arrows. Which we don't... I mean, we don't even have the bow. Oh, I should break that, right? Forgot that I had the... Ah. Ooh. I hit it twice. Ok. Uno mass small key. Do we just go to... I mean, one of the fire locked ones is easy. Where's the other one? The other one is kind of a pain, but... Okay. What about you? What do you got? Beaky. So Beaky means that I can just skip the other firelocked one. At least for now. I can just go check the ones in the eastern wing. Could also just go finish the dungeon and then see if there's, but like those are quick enough that I think it's worth checking them. There you go, see? That's the second item. Not an exciting item, but at least we found it, so we can just go and beat the boss now. Sure. Okay. That's what I was trying to do. Sure, there's actually, yeah, there's a full magic refill there, and we're gonna pick that up. Then we are gonna be on our Y. Use the mystical power of the King of Sumeria. We get to make a block. Now we enter this place. Oh shit. Okay. Get wrecked. Get wrecked, Stalfos. Get wrecked. Hit that one, and now we get to just go. And yeah, we're gonna have to see how Vitrios goes, but like we're not in a great position, but we do have a potion, so like that helps a lot. Oh, okay, never mind. We handled, demolished him. It was quite fortuitous. I think my mashing speed might getting better. It's like we just mashed him out. Could you die, please? Thanks. Well. Yeah, we're on pretty good pace actually. We got these chests too. Yeah, we're actually, especially we're on great pace, considering that there are 2 more dungeons that we can just go and do. You know, like we can, like Desert and Ice Palace are just go and do them, which we are going to right now. those are them 10 arrows, so not really much of a reason to pick them up. But since I'm here, I might as well just check Agena too. Agena is actually quite a high value chest because he's available really early in the run. In fact, he's available since the beginning. He doesn't. There is no item required to get to Agena except for a bomb, which I usually find the bomb. But he's also really out of the way, so I never check him unless I really have to. In this case, was indicated. Like, alright, I check him when I'm like. I check him like really later on, when I'm in this area, basically. That's when if I'm coming to this area for like whatever other reason, then I check Agena. Case in point, what happened right now. No, what big things are we missing? Bow at this point is the big one, I guess. Bow and Dice Rod. We need Dice Rod to do Turtle Rock and both to finish Palace of Darkness. Okay. So first item was Karim had the Grumpy Fish. Yeah, that was the who. Actually, both of them, right? King of Sumeria. One of them had the King of Sumeria, and the other one had the hookshot. So Grumpy Fish is definitely my friend for this run. And actually, I know that there is a unique item in Palace of Darkness, and there aren't that many unique items that I have left, so there is a chance that that's the bow. And it's in... because now I can check a bunch of chests in my head, right? Like, so I should probably at least... like, I think, I mean, I'm gonna do Ice Palace after this, just because I know I can finish it, but... So we found the second item, it was another blank. No reason to open the big chest, I don't think. It has to be a map of compass, because there's only two other chests. There's the big chest and the boss, so those have to be those items. There is no way that I'm leaving without like a small key or anything. So yeah, that's pretty good. Shit. Okay. I mixed these rooms up. I expect to see this room coming in, and I saw the other room. I exceeded it poorly because I got caught by surprise. These rooms are quite formulaic, like you can kind of do the same movement. That room I was just in, sometimes you have to modify things around a little bit because of the drops that you want to pick up, but like this room is chaos kind of the same every time. Oh yeah, I don't have, oh, unfortunate. Yeah, I just realized I don't have a bow, so can't kill this thing, just avoid it. No. Thankfully, avoiding it isn't too bad. Let's kill on Molas really quickly. The thing I love the most about killing Molas with the fire rod is that you can just rapid fly and do a decent amount of rapid firing with the fire rod, which makes killing this boss a lot easier. Check these ones too. Okay, let's go to Ice Palace. Okay. Yeah. I guess the question now is, should I go to check those 3 like semi-annoying chests in Village of Outcasts? Like, if I find, if I find the mirror, then the chests become really easy to check. So I'm definitely gonna do that. But the most worrisome thing that could happen, what am I doing here, is most annoying thing that could happen is the mirror is the unique item that is in Palace of Darkness, but no, because I don't need the mirror to do those chests. I can do them without the mirror. So I guess that like, the annoying thing would be if the bow is like, if the bow is in Tartar Rock and the Ice Rod is in Palace of Darkness, that's kind of a disaster. But hopefully we don't get to that. Hopefully that's not the case. Okay. Continue. Here, Magic Mirror is in Ganon's Tower. So we know that that can be. Which again, it makes sense because the mirror is not actually necessary to get anything at this point, or at least in terms of dungeon. It just makes things easier, but it's not. It's not actually required. So mirror being in Ganon's Tower is perfectly acceptable. That though, we know that there is a hidden item, and there is an item in Palace of Darkness. And I guess at this point the question is, what is it? This is not the cleanest way of doing this, but I don't want to lose my lasers. It'll just damage boost to the spikes, but again, lasers. I did not handle the 12 one. It is done. Map. And compass. Awesome. I'm glad I make this detour. Especially because now I'll have to be back anyway. Right? Like I'm here for the map and the compass, but I haven't found. I guess I still have a one shot at finding the big key. Wow, I managed not to get hit there. Big key? Small key. Well. I don't have the big key. No, I don't. Just worth double checking, but. Sadly, the answer is no. There we go. And that had to be the big key. It's the only chest I have not checked yet, so it was kind of the only option there. Well, I mean, I wanted to do it, but I wanted to share it, but I went through the door and by the time it was too late. It's not a big of a loss. I'm sure it was bogus anyway. So, okay. Oof. Now we get to go in there, blow a hole in the ground. We have the big key, we have the big chest. It's another blank. And go to the next. I mean, we go fight, what's his name at this point? Isn't anything left to do? Cold Stare. There you go. We have bombos, right? Yeah, we do. Okay. Actually, yeah, with bombos plus half magic plus fire rod, cold cell should be relatively easy. So that part's nice. And he takes a ton of damage from the fire rod, which makes sense, but. they take a ton of damage from the fire rune. Not even a matter of pronouns, there's multiples, you know. There you go. Great, another red rupee. I think I found literal actual old red rupees that are available for me to find. Okay, so now we go to these 3 chests in Village of Outcasts. So yeah, we're on 5, but we're on really good pace. It's just a matter that we have a couple of items that we haven't found yet, and they might decide to troll us real bad if they want to. Not even found the bow actually means that the last item in Eastern Palace also cannot be the, like, he's also bow locked, so it's actually good news. Because we don't want to have to check that, is the thing. Like, we don't want to go to Eastern Palace at all. I don't want to go to Swamp Palace either, but might have to. Oh, but no. Swamp Palace cannot be... nothing can be in Swamp Palace. Swamp Palace requires the mirror to access, and the mirror is in Ganon's Tower. So... Swamp Palace is completely out. What is the other dungeon that has a pendant? Oh, Skullwoods, but we already emptied it. Okay, so actually we're in pretty good shape. This means that the items we need to be in dungeons that we need to visit, or on the overworld, but like they cannot be in random places. That, like, they cannot be outside of our route. Because we know that the mirror is in Ganon's Tower, and the mirror is required to do... Oh, right. The mirror is required to enter Swamp Palace. We have already cleared the Skullwoods, and I guess there is one chest in Eastern Palace that we would have to check. But we need the bow for that, so we know it can be the bow at least. It could be Ice Rod, that's true. I like that when you go there, like when you trigger the guard situation, the music just goes super like, oh no, guards! But then it's just some random guy that... Okay, so we need to get out and then back in. Another red rupee, great. It doesn't seem to be any limit to how many of those we can find. Okay, now we go... back here. So we can do hammer pegs and... we can do hammer pegs and item dashing, let's go. And purple chest. Okay, cape. The biggest significance of cape, honestly, is that it means that the unique item that we know is in Palace of Darkness can't be cape, which it was very unlikely to be, but now we know for sure. Plus, having the cape is actually kind of nice to like gain up for like gain and stuff. So. Alright. So we fly to 7 with the chest. We go talk to Gary. Here, Gary, give me Gary. You're not very useful. Not the most useful person in the universe, let me tell you that. Well, alright, well, I mean, we go back to Eastern Palace at this point. Not much else we can do. We have the lamp, which means there's like a bunch more chests we can check actually with the lamp. Oh, well, 2. But is this a mistake actually? Should I not be doing this? I don't know what else I should be trying. I would go into Turtle Rock, I guess, but I think I'd rather gamble with these 2 chests than go into Turtle Rock. Turtle Rock is a pain. And again, I know for a fact that there is an item here. Because there was a hint that told me so. Plus those 2 chests, it could be 3, are actually like very easy to reach. So. Well, I mean, it's too late to think about it now, I'm here, but I just want to find the bow. Bow would be my favorite. Bow would be the thing I want to find, because bow allows me to just go to the rest of the dungeon immediately. Without having to come back later, so. Alright, spin the wheel. I'm not full on bombs, I should pick this one. I should also kill you. Okay, bow. Bottle. Should have 3 of these. They should mark these as wanted. And the good news is that I don't think there's any blanks left. So like, I don't think I can find like another key. I think I found all of them. Well, okay, untrue. There is a big key, but I picked those 2 up. Is there anything else that this allows me to get? The big key in this place. Okay. Yeah, that means the big key is ball locked. So at this point we have to go into Turtle Rock. Well, That makes things worse, but it's not the end of the world, and we're still on decent pace. But at this point, if we want this run to be excellent, we need to find the ice rod in Turtle Rock. Because then we don't have to double dip. If we have to like double dip, if the seed had us double dip Palace of Darkness and Turtle Rock, that, I mean, we triple deep Palace of Darkness for I mean, because we're bad, but like does mean there was no reason not to. Like there was no way not to at least double deep both of these places. Dude, dude. And that's really unfortunate. But if we find Ice Road here, and there's 5 chests, which I can check 4, I want to say. I can pretty much get all the way to the boss. So plus Mimic Cave, right? So. So it's not then likely that I find the thing I'm looking for. I guess that's the point I'm trying to make. I could just get there. And I guess the double dip in this place, like at this point, because I've had to enter this dungeon, like not last. Like at this point, there isn't like double dipping or not double dipping isn't a big of a difference. This dungeon is sure. What's the hammer? It's very close to a shovel. What is the hammer? Huh? I am confused. Rude. Okay. Now I'm confused by where could this shovel, like, what spots that require the hammer I haven't checked yet. I don't know, I guess I'll find out. I mean, I don't want to. Okay, big key and a small key. The one reasonably close there, but we're gonna keep going. I mean, the very good pace from before has kind of evaporated, but we're still on pace to have a decent time. It's just not going to be excellent, I don't think. Well, I mean, it's fine. It's okay. I'll settle for fine. Okay, we found the real item, although it was a blank. Oh, you know what? Actually, another configuration is that the ice rod is in here, and then like the bow is in the Fat Fairy fountain. This whole loop-de-loop here at the bottom takes a bunch of time, and it's only to check one chest, so I wonder if maybe I should just shave it. But... Okay. My dude, I kinda need you to die. Thank you. Alright. It's better pay me off. I sure didn't. Let's get our magic back. And go to the other branch. Okay. I remember that this room was like a huge issue before I knew that you can one-shot these things with the fire rod, but then somebody told me that you could, and it was like, yeah, okay. That makes things a lot easier. But yeah, like, back when I didn't know that, that was like a 5-6 hearts room. Like, you would just get demolished by those things. There you go. Actually, I'm not sure boys agree. Like, it's good to have found it, but it does make it a lot more likely that you're gonna have to go deep now. I mean, I'm still gonna get to the end, but... Wait a second, I didn't... Yeah, okay, I should check Mimic Cave. Yeah, I guess that, like, there is still the out that... Like, I still have the out that the item in the palace is a blank. Like, I don't know, just can be shovel, but like a medallion maybe, or Ken O'Brien. Oh, I don't have the mirror, I can check that one. Yeah. Okay. So this one's pretty much guaranteed to be a small key. Yeah, there we go. Should be fine. Okay. Now we get to check those for chests and be ready to be sad because they're gonna like probably the map's gonna be there, the hop is gonna be there. It's gonna be like a whole lot of nonsense. But well, we found the item. We found an item. And another item. So we have cleaned up Turtle Rock at this point. Which means at this point the only thing that we're left to do is enter Palace of Darkness. I think is the... I mean, enter. We can go finish Palace of Darkness at this point. We know... It's a little unfortunate we have to do 3 visits there, but all in all this seed continues to be pretty reasonable. It's not nothing crazy or anything. Cough, cough. Okay. This guy is just don't quit. Yeah. And no, I mean, this is not the worst place to double dip. It's like, I would rate the scale of how annoying it is as a 4. We still haven't found silver arrows, which is actually kind of worrying now that I think about it. Oh, maybe it's here. Plus just being downstone. Some cash. Okay. There's the ice rod. Oh, by the way. Are we in go mode? Oh, also these. Yeah, okay, we're in go mode. Officially in go mode. But I'm not gonna. Not gonna bother too much with the specific, like with going, for example, to open the big chest. There's no reason to do that. It's very incommode. We have everything we need. Plus, there's only only one thing left here anyway. I think, right? It's only one, so like it's actually a non-zero chance. It just the boss has it. In fact, it's about the 1 in 2 chance, because those are the only two checks I haven't done. So either the boss has the map, or the boss has the last item. It's either or. Not much of a choice. It died. Like, it's literally one of those two. Okay. Though not having silver arrows is kind of a problem. Like, if we have to... If we have to, like, go find them, that's kind of annoying. But it's fine, because he's gonna drop the silver arrows right now. He didn't, but at least he dropped something. So there's that. No, oh, actually no, because I don't have the, yeah. Well, let's go finish this game. Not a whole lot, not a lot to say there. I'll just go and put an end to this. We'll go terminate, do the second, like, do basically the last part of Turtle Rocket we need, and then... from there we can just cruise to Gans Tower and call it a day. And, hopefully we find the silver arrows at some point in between. That's the thing that we need to hope happens. The silver arrows could be anywhere, and there's a vast areas that we haven't explored, so we're gonna have to hope that they're in Ganon's Tower. I mean, what we're gonna do realistically is we're going to, if we don't find them, we're just gonna have Ganon tell us where they are, but that does waste time. So hopefully we just find them in Ganon's Tower is the point. Then we don't have to worry about all of this garbage. Alright. Well, fuck. Alright. So now we get... Oh yeah, no, we actually need to skip these things. This is the reason situation that you just have to do it once and then you will get a small key and open the door. You actually have to do the thing. I still have 0 shields. I know what one is and it's not worth going to get, but... Oh yeah, I should take care of that too. Wait, I have. Right? Pretty sure. Have I? Yes. I think so. I'm sorry, I'm taking some meds and trying to figure out if I already took my dose today, but I think the answer is yes. Fuck. Fuck. Right, got then. Okay. Now we got to just go here and we got to get our health back. We get to leave. And finally we get to go in. I think I want to try a different strat. Like last time I did fire first and it worked pretty well. Alrighty. Broke the shell. Now we get to deal with the snake. Take one more hit. To hit him 2 more times. Shit. No! I got greedy. Oh. Oh, actually, this is terrible. Kinda. Semi-terrible. Because I didn't expect to die. So I kind of took a risk, but it's not the complete worst. It's not great. Should just potioned. I got super greedy. So I needed, if I figured that I would be able to get one hit in before he hit me one more time, I just panicked. And that just didn't happen. And he hit me and I died. Which was pretty unfortunate, but you know. Right. Yeah, it's probably like, what, a 5 minutes loss or something like that. It's not the worst. It could be much worse than it is. Please die. All right. I like the ice first strategy though. The problem with the ice first strategy is that I don't kill. The problem with the fire first strategy that I'm doing. Oh, shit. Oh no! Come on, dude. Okay. So as long as the stupid snake doesn't hit me 3 times, I'm good. It doesn't hit me 4 times. I can take 3 hits from the snake. He's letting one more hit. There you go. Okay, good. Good. It's Ganon time. Well, it's Ganon's tower time. I don't know about Ganon himself, but... Hopefully Ganon does not get too trolly. I think I probably... Do I want to just head over to Ganon as fast as I can? If... Probably should, right? Yeah, it's probably a good idea. If I find the key fastly. Probably just go in and then have Ganon tell me. Because it could be... Also, it could be one of the like, chests that are in the top half of the tower anyway, you know? Small key. Big key, well, I mean... I guess we go for it. It's a great big key. And I just need the... If he tells me that they are in fucking like Swamp Palace or whatever, I'm gonna lose it. Dude. Please be cool. Come on, man. Dude. Oh, come on. How was that not a hit? Oh, fucking hell. I got demolished. It was unfortunate. Yeah, I might actually have the potion. Like, if I take another hit. Yeah, I mean, I have the potion. Like, I can't afford to die. Wait, this room is the stupid cannons. Actually, kinda risky. Okay. Okay, room number 1. Room number 2. Room number 3. Number 4. Room number 5. Okay, La Molas. La Molas, can you get heat? Okay, great. Almost out of magic, but still. Awesome. Good job, me. Actually, I wouldn't even mind finding the golden sword, honestly. That's also one that it's like, yeah, I mean, could be useful. Okay, okay. Okay. So we're passing the 2:30 minutes mark now, which is usually when I like thinking great runs end. But I think we can probably finish this run in about 15 minutes if I were to guess. So it's not the end of the world. I think this ends up being not fast enough if I remember correctly, but no, never mind, it is fast enough. Barely, but it is. Okay. So we go lamp, cape, lamp, fire rod. Wait. What? Oh, yeah, okay. Was very confused for a second. Like, I'm sure I had a key. And they did. Just there's a key that drops in the room. Pick it up. Okay. Come on, silver arrows in the validation chest just once. I mean, unless it turns out that the silver arrows are in Swamp Palace, then it's gonna take more than 15 minutes for sure. Let me just say this now. Because at that point you're gonna have to go the entire, or a decent amount of Ganon's Tower to find the mirror, to enter Swamp Palace, and then do Swamp Palace, and then go beat Ganon. That's gonna be a pain. That's just gonna be too much. Like, that's just gonna take more time. Three. 4, 5. There we go. Perfect, Aga. Let's go. Alright, let's go. We don't have golden sword, which kind of annoying. Lightwood. Okay. So, what do we have left for Lightwood? Pretty much only stuff that where's the mirror. Yeah, everything is left in the... I mean, unless it's pedestal. Also requires the mirror, because it requires one palace. Okay, well... That means we have to head over to Ganon's Tower and find the stupid mirror, and then we take it from there. This is what I was worried about. This is like a multi-step solution, where now we're gonna have to go into Ganon's Tower, find the mirror, come back. And it's gonna take a bit more time than expected, but at the very least it wasn't in Swamp Palace, you know. If the chest is in Lightwood, it shouldn't take too long to check. So there is that, at least. I mean, I don't know, maybe actually Swamp Palace would have been better, I think about it. Because to be honest, the chests would have been all in the same place. Instead of scattered. All over the place, but they're pretty much considered like it's not too bad. The chests they need to check are considered in a couple of areas, so shouldn't take infinite to check them. We need to check like K45, Bombo's Tablet, Checkerboard Cave. Yes, that is actually a pretty separate from each other. Fuck. Okay, fine. Well, let's find the fucking mirror, and then we'll take it from there, okay? Hopefully I don't get trolled by the mirror too hard. Ideally, it's in one of the first chests, one of the first 10 or so. Ideal. Okay. So I should mark King O'Brien. Okay. And then these. And then these. Oh, no, Ganon is canonically a demon, I believe. He is not a vampire. Oh, there is the mirror. I'm gonna keep going for a just because there's like 4 chests right here, and I might find a golden sword. But yeah, no. Ganon is canonically a demon, I believe. I don't know why the whole time into a bad thing. Didn't get there. Well, it's okay. So now that we have the mirror, there's a bunch of stuff, there's a bunch of chests in the light world that we can check. And we should begin. Okay, so let's begin. I know like Hylia Island is not what I'm looking for. So let's do K45 first. It's probably the first, the easiest. Not about the easiest actually. Oh, it's pretty easy. Yeah, I believe that the story of Ganon is that Ganon was once like a guy called Ganondorf. And he was so evil that the Triforce of Power corrupted him into a demon. And became the demon Ganon. I don't know why becoming a demon means that you also lose the dwarf part of your name, but here we are. And actually, Ocarina of Time is like, in Ocarina of Time, the bad guy is actual Ganondorf. You know, it's not Ganon. And whereas, every other game is Ganon. Okay, found the stupid silver arrows finally. Like in this game, the bad guy is Ganon, but in Ocarina of Time, that's when you actually fight Ganondorf for the first time, and then well, shit happens. All right. So we're gonna get the sub 3 pretty easily here, I think. Yeah, but Ocarina of Time came out on the DS, right? I think. I don't know if. Okay. Yeah, both Zelda and Train Zelda. Yeah, but they, like... I should probably do that. Fine. I'm too low on magic to enter, I should buy some potions. Which one is the one where the bot talks to you? Wind Waker, I think. I mean, Ocarina of Time is pretty great if you ever get the chance to play it. To be perfectly fair, it's one of my favorite games of all time. It was my favorite Zelda for a while, and now I have played so much Link to the Past that I think I have to give it to Link to the Past. But Ocarina is definitely a great game, for sure. It's... well, I mean, that's because it's not an RPG. Like, I don't think I would call Ocarina of Time an RPG at all. Because again, there is no... yeah, you got it right, there is no character progression, right? There is no, like... grow, like, your character gain experience and growing that way. I think this is just an action game. I don't think I would call this game an RPG at all. It doesn't play like an RPG. Okay, this guy's manhandled me. What? Why are you... okay. Fucking hell. Well, that is unfortunate. Yeah, so Ganon in this game has Troll Recoil, where if he hits you, you recoil. So if he hits you and you're pressing a direction, you will recoil in the opposite direction that you're pressing. And yeah, that causes you to fall down pretty handily. Like, usually, I very rarely die to Ganon because he beats me. I usually die to Ganon because I fall. Which I guess is not actually dying, but... No, it's unfortunate because we only had one hit left there, but... I mean, realistically, it is what makes Ganon actually a hard boss. But, you know... Like, the troll recoil is the hardest part about this fight, where you get hit and you need to put your controller in neutral basically immediately or you will die. Like there, for example, he hit me, right? But I was quick at making sure that my controller was yeah, like this. Alright. Well, it's sub 5 in the end, 255.00, 251.00. Bit disappointing because I think we were on pretty good pace to for having a really good run by the time that we got the first 5 crystals, but the last 2 were a little less clean. Sadly, we had to do this, this set double and triple deeping to get all the stuff that we needed. Basically, one item that we needed to complete Turtle Rock was in Palace of Darkness, and an item that we needed to complete Palace of Darkness was in Turtle Rock, so that was kind of a time waste. Plus, we needed to go back and find the gonna speed up and to do the thing to find the keys. But oh well, it wasn't the perfect run, but it was a good. I think I played pretty well. Except for dying to Ganon once, I think in general my routing was on point and my execution was fine. So I'll take it, I guess. It's the all right. Very well. I think that is it's gonna be it for the stream tonight. Thanks for watching. I'll be back later this week. Red Mage out. Yeah, no, for sure. It's still sub 3, which is like, it's, you know, my best runs are sub 230, but sub 3 is still like, yeah, you know, like it's my average runs are in this, you know, 240 to 250 ish type like range, and when you get the really good ones, you get a shot at PBing, but you have to accept that most of your runs are average. It's kind of how runs work. So yeah, okay. Anyway, I think I need to go to bed. So thanks everybody for watching, and I'll be back later this week, probably with some Baba is You. Red Mage out.